dropping that knowledge on you.
I could not make this shit up.
With Kev Nash.
Oh, Hercules.
DJ Killer Kev.
Boss.
And Dizzle.
Let me tell you, boys, you can't make that shit up.
The Inside. Real deal, straight up.
Are you crazy?
Hottest stories from the world of hip-hop.
This is Ludacris.
It's the big boss, Rick Ross.
What up? It's your boy, Young Jeezy. This is 50 Cent.
Sports.
Some of those dunks were the most incredible dunks I've ever seen.
And what's popping in the DYT.
I couldn't make this shit up. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this shit up.
Here's Kev Nash, DJ Killer Kev, and A Dizzle.
You Can't Make This Up podcast, Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
Episode
347.
347 of them things. Weather is nice. I'm nice. I got to keep it a bean with y'all, man. I was going to do the podcast in my backyard, but I was setting up my table and everything like that. I was going to kick back, enjoy the sun rays. I sat down for probably like 2 minutes. I was like, it's hot as hell. On my ass back in the house with this AC and doing all that. I let it fly in the house. So if y'all see me swinging all over the place, that's why.
How was your week? Like Shit,
Yeah,
man.
so?
I was about to say, let me start out. I was a little active, man. Started out with trying to clean the pool. I don't know if y'all remember, but I was supposed to have it professionally cleaned. So I don't like how they doing business, man. So they come, I think 2 Fridays ago, and they don't tell me I was gone. You know, they came when I wasn't at the house. They was able to at least start the job and get some shit going, had the pump going really good, and at least start the clean. They charged about an hour, keep in mind. So my wife made sure they was gone within an hour, and they never told her or me when they were going to come back to finish the job. They also never sent me an invoice. So we waited a week. That's what I'm thinking. So I waited a week, still no word from them. They haven't came back, no invoice in my email. So I called them 2 different days, no answer. I left voicemails, no response. So I'm thinking I don't want them to just show up randomly to start trying to, do more work. Let's communicate. Let me know how much I owe. Let me know when y'all coming to finish. Never happened. So at this point, I'm not about to just keep waiting. I want to get in my pool. It's hot as hell. So I start cleaning it, and I don't got the equipment to clean it properly. So I'm out there getting all the leaves from the bottom, year-old leaves that's been there since last year. Long story short, my pool is still not clean, and I still haven't heard from these niggas. So I'm gonna have to get some other equipment, and I'm just a little upset at trying to use a company. And no, it wasn't my friend. Before you ask, niggas,
you know me very well. Yes.
This was a company suggested on Facebook. Folks was in the comments suggesting that it was a good company to use. But yeah, I don't know what to say there. So still trying to get my pool cleaned. Later in the week, ended up going golfing with the homie Killer and my pops. So that was a good time. I'm a little better than I was last year. You know what I'm saying?
If he ain't wearing J's out there no more.
I don't got the J's out there. I had some golf shorts. You know what I'm saying? So gradually, getting to where I want to be. But all in all, definitely enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed going to a different course. Me and my dad usually go to the same one over and over. So I feel like it can get in your mentals, like knowing that you've been trash on this course. And then most recently just got back from a wedding in Akron. So that was a good experience. And Killer, I'll ask you this. For your friends' weddings, would you rather go as just a guest, or would you rather DJ it?
It's tough. It's really tough. I'm right down the middle on that because I get enjoyment out of creating the vibe and being the DJ at, for instance, Opeezy, one of my best friends. I was in his wedding, but I'm like, no, I'm getting some of that reception. I need some of that. So it's one of those things where it's like if I can make it work, where I can DJ it, I think I'd rather DJ just because if I go as a guest, I'm gonna be having a good time, but my heart and my mind is gonna be why he play that with that, why he do that. I should have done, so I'd much rather just, and everybody gonna come by, bring drinks, and it's gonna still be the same kickback. So I think the more I talk it out, I think I'd rather DJ.
Okay.
Now I am not a DJ, but if I was a DJ, I would love to do those because not only get to set the vibes and everything like that, but that would be my wedding gift to them. Like, hey, I'm giving y'all my high quality services. Y'all know how ill I am, even though I'm not ill. You're ill, but that can be a dope wedding gift to get to somebody. I mean, I know how much bags y'all be bringing in for weddings, man. So that's a nice bill to take off the table for somebody hiring a DJ.
Facts. So what happened? Did you want to be a guest or did you DJ? I mean, I know we know you DJ'd, but would you?
No, I was the guest. And I thought I wanted to be a guest because I didn't want the responsibility of working for how many 8 hours it was. Mm-hmm. And then ton of friends was able to show up there. So the whole night they were like, "Why ain't you DJing? This nigga transitions is weak as fuck. Like, what the fuck is this nigga doing?" He was playing like the jazz versions of all of the songs that we really wanted to hear, but it was some type of cover version. So it was a dope time, good time. But I just was, throughout the night, niggas coming up to me like, "Yo, get this nigga, man, get this nigga." But funny story, man, it was tough trying to find a hotel, bro. Like, I don't know what was going on with the area, but as I'm Googling, I couldn't find I like to stay in at least a decent hotel to where I don't got to worry about like bed bugs, folks outside, just a hotel where you feel comfortable staying at, you know what I'm saying?
No nights in?
No, bruh. It was just a whole bunch of random hotels, bro. And so we ended up staying at the Radisson. Bad mistake, man. So we get there, and the first thing we noticed about the room was the size of the pillows, bro. They gave us 3 small pillows for the whole bed, and I'm talking these little bitty square pillows, bro. It's like it could have been for the couch. And the fucking pillowcase, the pillow was so small, the pillowcase had to be like rolled over and tucked in the pillow. So we go down to all right. So next up, our phone wasn't working. I was about to call front desk, like, "Yo, we need some pillows." Phone wasn't working. All right, fuck this shit. Go down to the front desk. Ask the little attendant dude, like, "Yo, can we get some pillows?" "Oh yeah, sure. Stand right here." Nigga go running around the corner. I'm telling my wife, man, this nigga grabbing it from another room, bro. So this nigga come back with 1 pillow. I'm like, man, can we get another pillow? This for a second, says, "Yes, stay right here." All right, goes get another pillow. No problem. We go upstairs. The day goes on. Damn, what was it? The next morning, early in the morning, my wife's in the bathroom. I'm still laying in the bed. I hear the doorknob jiggling. I'm like, okay. I'm thinking it's my wife coming out of the bathroom. It's not. So I hear the handle jiggling again. So I put on some clothes real quick and I bust out the door like looking, and I look left, right, and I'm looking at this nigga. Damn, this dog keep barking. I'm looking at this nigga staring at me from the elevator. I'm like, "Yo, you just try to come in my room?" He's like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry, man. I'm sorry, I got the wrong room." And I just look at this nigga, give him a little me mug, and then I just go back in the room, bro. But I was about to have to throw hands. I was about to have to get active. My wife says I was crazy for being ready to fight, but I'm thinking that's like the proper response to it.
Definitely, 100%.
Okay,
100%.
But no, man, that was my week and weekend. All in all, a fun weekend, eventful. About to fight. It was cool.
Nice. Kev, you want to go?
Sure, man. You know what? Before I go, I gotta. I forgot something that I did last week for Memorial Day, man. I can't believe I forgot to do this. Talk about this on the pod. Donnell Rollins he lives in town now, and he had his Donnell Land weekend. Had him come up to the station, did another interview with him. He was on the pod a couple weeks ago, so he came up to the station, chopped it up with him, and I went out there to his kickball tournament on Saturday out there in Yellow Springs. So I get out there, and it's like not a million people, but it's a lot of people out there. I figured that everybody's really out there to watch the kickball game, have a good time, yada, 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 yada. Come to find out, I would say 90% of the people out there were playing the kickball game. So I would say, let's just say the Streets versus the Creeks, that was the team names or whatever. 50 people on each team.
So just people everywhere, all over
everywhere. So, I told him like, yo, I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna play or whatever. He's like, yeah, man, come on out. What team do you want to be on? I was like, man, I represent the Streets or whatever. Just joking around with him. He's like, yeah. So when we get there, I see him. He comes say, what's up? Like, you playing or whatever? I'm like, yeah. And then like I just start seeing all these people, more and more people, like the white t-shirts and the black t-shirts. And I didn't come dressed because I didn't want to look like a herb, like dressed and then be like, nigga, you can't play. You're not down. So wifey like, yeah, I don't think they're going to be needing your services. And y'all know me. I am a very structured person. No organization. And it was burning me up on the inside. There's so many people in the outfield, niggas not knowing the rules, running out of base paths and everything like that. So that was something I forgot to talk about on last week's pod. Overall, it was a good time hanging out or whatever.
So you didn't get the kick?
No, I didn't play at all. I didn't even attempt. I was like, yeah, I'm not getting involved with this unorganized BS. But it was pretty cool though, man. As far as this week's concerned, on Wednesday, I got to do a killer activity. Y'all talked about y'all went golf, and I went to a golf tournament. I hear the Memorial is a pretty big deal, Killer.
Hell yeah.
Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Top 15 event for the PGA for sure.
Yeah, so I went on Wednesday, which happened to be the Pro-Am Day. So some of the celebrities that were up there playing go by the name of Steph Curry. Larry Fitzgerald was up there. No, didn't see them niggas. Apparently, like they teed off at like 7 a.m. By the time we got up there, I guess they were done. We got up there like about noon, went through security, yada, yada, yada. But we actually broadcast from the media room up there. It was cool. Got to meet Mike Collins from ESPN, the golf analyst guy from up there. Got to meet him. Got to take a picture with the Larry O'Brien trophy, the NBA trophy, which was the first thing that I saw when I walked into the media room. And the guy walked up to me, was like, looks like you want to take a picture with this. I was like, I do.
Racist. How you know that?
Because I was like, oh shit, is that the Larry O? Like that, I was like, Steph brought the Larry O. He's like, no, this is a replica that we take to all like the PGA events and everything like that. And it was like, if you're here tomorrow, they'll have the replica of the Stanley Cup here. Unfortunately, I wasn't up there on Thursday because I would have loved to get a picture with that as well. So I guess like each day, all the major league sports teams bring a replica trophy of their sports trophy up there for people to take a picture with. So that would have been pretty cool to get that. But overall, took a walk of the course. Man, it's beautiful. It's beautiful up there, man. And to see all the work that the PGA does to put on these tournaments is amazing because like you see the grandstands and everything like that, like that's not there on a regular basis and everything. So that was super dope to do that this past week.
Then back out there golfing, man. We gotta get you back on the 9 holes.
When I get y'all niggas on a bike path.
Okay. That's fine. We can do that.
We definitely got to get that in this summer. After we get the biking in, I'll get back on the golf course and make a fool of myself.
There we go.
I even bought myself some golf shorts to go up there, so I wasn't looking at. And I didn't even have to. I bought some golf shorts and wore a polo shirt. Motherfuckers was up there looking like, who shot John, bro? I was like, I really didn't need to do this at all.
Not yet.
Because they're like, yeah, we got a tire that you have to wear or whatever. So, a collared shirt and shorts with a belt or slacks with a belt. I was like, I'm not about to wear no slack. It's about to be like 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So got into that. on Wednesday, but then yesterday, pretty active. Watched that LeBron movie, Shooting Stars, that's on Hulu. Got old boy from Stranger Things is in it. Scoot Henderson is in it.
Really?
Y'all know? Yeah, y'all know who he is.
I know that name. I can't think of from where.
He played in the G League. Yeah. He's in it. He plays Romeo Travis. It was decent. A lot of inconsistencies, and I think that's just because we know LeBron's story so well. We live here in Ohio. We know the ins and outs or whatever. It was something to watch on a Saturday morning. And then the highlight of my weekend, I went to see the new Spider-Man movie. Oh man, I'm going back. Fire, absolutely fire. Across the Spider-Verse, absolutely fire. Black Spider-Man, they did it justice, man. So that's the second one. The third one comes out actually next spring, which I just found out today, Beyond the Spider-Verse. So they're not about to make us wait like 2 or 3 years for the conclusion of it. So I'm definitely pumped up for that. So y'all know I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. So lots of movies, kickball game of last week, and did the golf thing like y'all did.
Dope. Killer, what's it looking like?
Let's see what I do this week. I am going to be DJing this Thursday at the West Social Tap House from 6 to 9, doing a little 70s, 80s, 90s little kickback. So booked that. Had a chance to DJ this weekend. I DJ'd Friday and Saturday. Friday I had another graduation party, and then I had that was an afternoon. Then I had a reception only wedding to do. Couple was beefing, but all in all, they got married and they started day one as best as they could. But
how was they beefing?
I don't know. They just had like, you could just tell the vibes. They was one on one end, one on the other, one with their friends. They was over it. I think they was, how long that day be. So
yeah,
pictures was probably getting on somebody's nerves. So, but Saturday, man, was a super dope wedding. I got to do my cousin. It's my first male cousin that has my same last name wedding that I've got to do out of all the weddings, all the cousins I've married, all the family friends, all that stuff. So
y'all family.
Yeah, this is my mom's brother's son. So it was nice to have all of them together. My mom's youngest brother is a retired colonel from lives out of Wichita Falls, Texas. So he came up. His daughter that lives in South Dakota, she came up. Bunch of family in town, but it was just super nice to be able to say Mr. and Mrs. Stanifer at a wedding. That was a rare occasion, but that was super dope last night. Friday, I also shout to my boy Chad. He had his birthday party. I stopped by there Friday after the gig. He had a little pool party at his house, jumping off. It was Liquor Lab was up there, all his cues and high school football teammates and all that. So it was super dope Friday, super dope weekend. Definitely outside, definitely get to it. And golf with Dizzle, like Dizzle said. So I'm actually, you said you went to Murfield golf course this week. I'm actually playing Murfield golf course after this pod. The only difference is I'm playing it in the garage. I'm playing. My cousin has a simulator that he has put in his garage where you can play any course, you can practice. So I'm going to go over there after this, and we're going to play the course that's on TV while we watch the rest of golf. So it should be cool.
That's what's up. Before we transition to sports, I got a question for y'all. We talk about a lot of weddings because y'all DJ a lot of weddings. How many weddings do y'all have left in y'all to be in the wedding, like to be a best man or whatever, or a groomsman? How many weddings do y'all have left in y'all? Because being in a wedding is a lot of work. It gets expensive. It's a lot of sacrifice. Going to a wedding, piece of cake. Show up, show some love, dance, give a gift, and you keep it moving. But being in a wedding, you're responsible for not getting too drunk. You got to be here for the rehearsal. You got to be here. You got to be there. You got to get a hotel. So how many weddings do y'all have left in y'all to be a groomsman or a best man?
I think I've only done. I was in my mom's wedding and I was in my brother's wedding, and that was it. All the other ones I've DJ'd, so I don't think I'm on the tab to be in a lot because a lot of them I'm thought of first to DJ it. So I got some more in me.
Oh
yeah.
man.
I'm the same way. I get thought of as, man, we really want you to be, but we want to, if you don't want to, let us know. But we really would love for you to DJ. So it turns into I'd be DJing it. I was in Smoke's wedding. I was the best man and DJing and in Puerto Rico. So that was difficult to have to visualize. I'm gonna have to record an hour and a half cocktail hour just to cover in case we go over. I have to record a 2.5 hour dinner in case we're running behind. I got to show Mika how to press play and pause so she know how to start this stuff while I'm taking pictures. So that was all that. But I haven't been in too many. So, and I'm such a kind-hearted individual. I couldn't tell nobody no if they asked me to be in their wedding. I probably would just do it. So, you want me in your wedding? Cool, I'm there. So.
Man, I looks like I'm the odd man out on this. I got 2 in a possible left in me? 2 in a possible?
You've been in a few, right?
I've been in a lot of weddings, like not even just like as an adult. I've been in weddings since I was a little kid, man. From the ring bearer days, from my aunts, from my uncle. Like I've been in weddings left and right, man. And to be perfectly honest, man, I'm tapped out. I am tapped out. Yeah. So the one for sure that I'll be in, if it ever happens, if my brother ever gets married, I'll be in that for sure. No doubt about it.
Right.
So I guess it's 1 in a possible. I'll show up to your wedding like a motherfucker. I'll make sure you get a dope wedding gift. But I just can't, man. It's just so much. It's just so much that goes into it, man. So it just popped in my head because y'all was talking about DJing weddings and everything.
Yeah.
But shit, man, let's get to it, man. We got a lot of sports talk to get into. We're gonna say the best for last, man. So let's just start with this whole Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharpe, Uncle Shay agreed to a buyout to leave Fox Sports. So he's gonna be leaving Undisputed with Skip Bayless. Give me some of y'all favorite moments from Uncle Shay and tell me why y'all think he's leaving the show.
After Bron have a good game, he pull up with the GOAT mask, the Bron jersey, and the Black and Miles, man. So
the Hennessy and Black and Miles is by far gonna be missed the most. But that started off. Was that like pandemic started off and it kind of just rolled over, or was he been doing that?
I think he been doing that.
Cause he loved his Hennessy and he loved his Black and Miles, and he's probably one of the most in shape 55-year-olds out there. So
facts.
Something working. But I never really truly liked, I don't know. I think how you kind of burnt out of weddings, I'm kind of burnt out of Skip. So like anything that Skip Bayless is on, I just kind of like skim over. I don't really like watch because it gets to be every day. It's like, nigga, why you so like this every day? But overall though, I mean, the show was solid. I think they did a good job with it. It was just overkill for me to where I just, I'm not sports centering like I used to.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm like that as well. I really don't watch Undisputed or any of the debate shows that come on ESPN. I watch Sports Center to watch the highlights of what happened, but I really don't watch. I watch Get Up a little bit in the morning, but like the actual debate shows, I don't watch them. It becomes tedious. It becomes repetitive. It's the same stuff over and over. It's the same arguments about who's the GOAT. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all, I mean, I understand how this goes. Working in media, I know how this goes. I know, like, that's what people want to argue about all the time. I mean, you go to your local barbershop, you say, LeBron's the GOAT. You'll hear somebody say, no, he ain't. Michael Jordan is. He ain't better than Kobe. Like, it sparks debate constantly, but it does become burnout. And the reason it becomes a burnout is because people like Skip that take it to extreme. Take it to the extreme, like, hey, LeBron, he ain't been any good. Or did you hear the crazy shit that Scottie Pippen is talking about right now, calling Michael Jordan a horrible player? So, like, those type of things burn me out. So, and also, I don't like letting those people's opinions seep into my head because I have to do a sports talk show myself. And then, obviously, we talk a ton of sports here on the pod. So, I kind of like to get the gist of what's going on and then come with my own opinion about what's going on. But as far as like my favorite Uncle Shay moments, man, the one where he gets super high pitched voice, because I'm like one of those people as well. When I start getting into a heated debate, my voice goes up a couple octaves, and he's like, "That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem." Like that is always gonna be my favorite from him, man.
Yeah, shout outs to him though, because he done built his brand up exponentially since joining the show. I don't remember him being as well known as a media person or just somebody in the business outside of being a Hall of Famer before joining the Skip and Shannon show. So Club Shay Shay started in the midst of this, which is a great show of his own. I'm certain he's got something up his sleeve. It's not like we ain't gonna see him. He gonna be on somebody's network. Somebody's talking shit with Michael Irvin, that'll be wild. Putting them two niggas together. But
he had a 7-year, $16 million contract. That's all right, Shay Shay.
Yeah. Nah, he definitely gonna be somewhere. We have not seen the last of him, and I'm curious to see what Skip about to do. You know, he got it popping with Stephen A for the longest, and was Shannon Sharpe the next person that he's worked with, or was there something in the middle of that?
No, it was Shannon. Mm-hmm. It was Shannon. Like he kind of handpicked Shannon Sharpe when he left ESPN. Actually, this is in Stephen A's book. When Stephen A got a big contract extension at ESPN, they kind of lowballed Skip, and that prompted him to go to Fox 1 Sports because they offered him a crazy contract, and it was in LA. So would you rather live in Connecticut or LA and make way more money than you was gonna make over there? So it was kind of like a no-brainer for him, and he quote unquote handpicked Shannon to be his debate partner or whatever. But everything don't last forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These things come to an end. They have their breaking points, everything like that. But who do y'all think should be his next co-host?
There's got to be a black guy, right? Like it can't be two white guys. Yeah, keep it a buck.
Keep it a bean.
Who's freshly retired from major sports?
I don't know.
That's a good one.
It's tough, right? I don't know. It's gonna have to be somebody, either somebody leaving something. Where's our dude from Chris Broussard? Where he been?
He worked for FS1 as well. He got that show with Nick Wright. Yeah.
Maybe it'll be a shuffle of players between shows.
Yeah. No,
I think ultimately
I'm gonna check it out though. I'm gonna definitely check it out because Skip and Shannon done gave us too many memes.
Facts. I think if they're gonna do what kind of like ESPN doing right now with Stephen A, gotta have like a panel of people that come on each day or whatever. Had a Monday people, they Tuesday people, and so on and so forth. But I throw my name in that ring. Shit, you said 7 years. How much? 7 years, $16 million. Shit, nigga. Shit.
Yeah.
I argue with that motherfucker for 2 hours a day.
I'll come back and watch it.
Thank you. But shit, man, let's talk about what happened actually on the court, man, on the b-ball court. Obviously, we talked about what happened in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and that night we all gave our predictions. We all picked the Celtics to win. Some of us picked the Celtics to win in blowout fashion. Some of us picked the Celtics to win in a tight one. Some of us picked the Celtics to win and close it out in the fourth quarter. But we were all dead ass wrong. Not only did the Heat smack the Celtics in Game 7 on their home court. Should have kept that bet, huh, Killer?
Yeah, I don't know because I think that with them losing that 3-0 lead, the money would have been low. And now they're not favored to win not one of these games. So I think I still caught it where I should have caught it at. I think I gave them $10 of it. Highest I got to was like 97, and I got it for like 80, 84 or something. So.
Yeah. I mean, nobody thought it. Let's be real.
Yeah.
The Celtics was rolling. The Celtics way more talented. Yeah, I mean, at this point, folks is looking like they talking like the Nuggets is about to sweep the Heat. So I mean, I don't think anybody was thinking the Heat was going to do anything.
Nah, definitely not. But before we go to the actual finals, man, what's up with the Celtics, man? What they gonna do? They gonna give Jaylen Brown that big max contract, like $60 million a year? Or are they gonna try to trade him? What's gonna happen, man? Because you know the new CBA about to come out. So if they sign him, they ain't be able to sign none of the other role players.
Yeah, I think he's on the market.
Yeah.
They got a solid core that would just cause to just be flip-flopped all through and through if they lock in something like that. So, because Tatum ain't due for nothing yet, is he? 2 years?
2 years. I think it's 2 years.
So you lock in. If you make that call for Jaylen now, you're saying that this is our squad for the next 10 with Jaylen and Tatum, because you're probably locking in Tatum when he do.
Oh yeah.
But then that, Smart, Horford, Brogdon, White, all them guys get shuffled around, and
all them niggas is gone.
So he ain't even putting up the numbers to be given that guarantee bag too. So almost, but not quite.
Yeah, man, it's crazy because they still super young.
Mm-hmm.
They got a championship roster, man, and they've had one for a while. It just sucks to see a talent like that. I think the last time we've seen talented young core like that was OKC. Yeah. And you always have that big what if, what if they stuck together? What if they found a way to make it happen? But Brown gotta go. See what he can do as a number one. Him and Tatum, they just inconsistent, man. They too talented to just not be able to get the job done year after year after year. You know what I mean? They could have won it. They could have won at least a couple of them by now. They was in a position to do so.
Yeah, man, this sucks. But I say sign him, man. I say you're not gonna find. Hell yeah, you're not gonna find. You're not gonna trade him and get the talent in return. Yeah, he ain't got no left hand. Okay, it sucks. He can't go left. That seems like an easy fix, right? Like that seems like, hey man, work on your left hand. Don't do shit else this summer. Go on vacation with Bernice Burgos. Have it up. Do your thing. We respect it. And come back and left hand.
What happens if they can package him in a couple picks and get Dame? Because ain't they hoarding picks? That's what I'm saying. Dame is ready to make it happen.
I don't see it.
They got a lot of picks.
They got a shit ton of picks. And I mean, I know we can talk about the draft in a minute, but yeah, I mean, if you can get Dame, if that nigga want to leave Portland, like,
oh yeah, it's time.
Yeah, it's been time. It's been time. It's been Dame time, and it's been time for him to leave, because staying up late to watch him drop 40 and them lose is not a part of my sleeper regimen. So to get him on the East Coast would be ideal for me. But I say keep him, man. I say sign him, because I just think eventually they'll get it together. I think eventually they'll make this situation work. And I know they're going to keep Joe Mazzulla. Man, I would love to blame it on the coach, but you know what? This is their third coach. This is the third coach that they had, and they basically flamed out the same way every time, man. So them as players, they got to step their game up and change up their package to get them to where they want to go. Yeah, Moving on to the finals, man. We got the finals. Game one went down on Thursday. Heat and the Nuggets. I mean, Jokic dominated the game without scoring. And I fell asleep in the fourth quarter. And I was like, this is not a good look. This is definitely not a good look. I picked the Nuggets in 5. Killer, you said Nuggets in 6. Yeah. And Dizzle said the Heat in 7.
Yeah.
You still holding on?
Yeah.
I thought I was the Jimmy Butler stand over here.
I mean, I'd rather see Jimmy get it than Jokic, they hyping Jokic up, and he's good. He's great.
You was the main guy talking about Jokic. That was your guy 2 years ago. You was waving the Joker flag.
Man, they gave him 2 MVPs. They was trying to give him a third one.
Gave him or earned it? Because it's looking like he earned that bitch.
That's Mr. Chip Dub. Mr. Chip Dub.
He out here balling. I can't be mad, but I want him to simmer down a little bit. Simmer down the Jokic talk just a little bit. And I'm hoping Jimmy can get it done, man. I'm really hoping so. I think they can. Game 1, the lights was bright for those folks. What's his name? Was it Strus and Cody Martin?
Yeah.
2 of the main dudes that's pretty much got him there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, lights is bright though. So game 1, they wasn't able to pretty much do anything, and the Heat only lost by 12. They was still in the game in the fourth quarter without help from them 2 niggas at all. Game 1, got to get adjusted to the altitude. You know, there's a lot of factors. Nuggets is supposed to win that game. So we got game 2 tonight, man. I still think the Heat can still win.
Must win tonight for the Heat?
Nah. In the playoffs, you got to win one on the road. You take care of home court. That's the must wins.
I say it's a must win. This is their best opportunity. They've been off since the game on Thursday. They didn't got their rest. They didn't chilled out. They didn't went to go see the Spider-Man movie. They didn't got their massages. They didn't drunk their big face coffee. They didn't chilled out. I think they put everything into winning this game tonight, and I think this is the series. If they're able to win this one, I think we're going to get something at least 6 games. But if not, I think we're going to get this done very, very early, and we're going to have to find something else to talk about on the podcast.
I'm definitely with you on that. I think this is damn near a must win just because going back to Miami down 2-0, and if you lose, it's probably, the spread is like 8.5, 9 points. So if you lose, it's probably double digits, which means you probably got waxed, and then I don't know. So I definitely think Bam had a good game 1. Let's keep the Bam energy up. And I'm picking Miami to at least cover the spread. So I'm hoping that they can win it, but I'll take a little 6-point loss because that'll pay me just right.
All right. Jeff Van Gundy says he wants to fix the NBA by eliminating the halftime. He thinks it's the biggest waste of time. He will reduce the halftime to 5 minutes so you can go to the bathroom, get some water, and come back out. What y'all think of that?
Nah, because see what happens is it ain't just about you're creating an experience for people to come spend their money at, and if you rush through it, they ain't gonna go get no hot dog because they ain't gonna want to. So you gotta have that. Now I'm cool with maybe, the players are not in the locker room for as long. They can come out. They don't gotta be in the locker room. They could be working on what they've been fucking up with in the first half. They could be. Hey, I would love to see the old school when Coach came out and made y'all run the offense real quick before. That would be sweet.
Straight high school, these dudes.
We gotta work on this pick and roll players. But I think halftime is needed, and it's not just about the play. It's experience, and you gotta have those kind of breaks so players don't get hurt as well.
That's what's up. I want to play a game before we move on. An impromptu game. We're gonna Killer. You want questions A or questions B?
A.
Okay, so the game is called Where'd He Go? And it's all about the NBA Finals players. I'm going to name a player. You're going to tell me what school he went to, what college he went to. So, obviously, Jokic ain't go to college, so he's not going to be on this list. And these questions get harder. So, the harder they get, the more points there were. Right. So, if you're able to only answer questions 1 and 2 right, that's only 3 points. But if you're able to knock down question number 5, which is markedly harder, that's 5 points. So even if you can't answer any of them right, but you answer number 5 right, you're still in the game.
Okay.
So Killer, you went which one again?
Questions A.
Questions A. It's just 5. It's just 5. So, Jamal Murray.
Is there stealing involved?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Killer, Jamal Murray. Where'd he go?
I don't know. Jamal Murray went to Missouri. I don't know. I'm guessing.
Incorrect. Dizzle.
Kentucky.
Correct. All right. Killer, number 2. Bam. What about you?
Bam went to college?
Correct. Bam went to college, and I don't think you know.
I have no clue.
You got to give me something. 5, 4, huh?
Kentucky.
Correct. That is a 2-point question.
Lucky guess.
All right. For the number 3 question, which is also worth 3 points, Michael Porter Jr. Where'd he go?
Are you keeping score?
Yes.
Okay.
Michael Porter Jr. I just said it. Missouri.
Correct. 3-point question.
That's a nice 10 you got there.
Golf watch.
Yeah.
I'm outside.
Current score is 5-1 Killer.
Okay.
All right. For your 4-point question, Caleb Martin. Where'd he go?
I don't know. I'm gonna guess.
Ooh, I think I know this one.
Incorrect.
I am going to go for Nevada.
Correct. Tied at 5s.
Okay.
I would have gave you North Carolina State because he went there and transferred to Nevada. So that's kind of like a trick question. So, all right, for your 5-point question. Killer, you need this.
All right.
Gabe Vincent. Where'd he go? Eyes up, nigga. No cheating.
No, I don't know. I have no clue. Washington.
Incorrect.
Gabe Vincent. That I do not know. I'm going to say UConn.
Incorrect. Some university called UCSB, wherever the hell that is.
Ooh, okay. I was not getting that.
Oh, yes. That's why it's a 5-point question.
I think that Santa Barbara or some shit.
Might be. University of Santa Barbara? Might be. All right. It is tied at 5, but it's not over yet because there are steals involved and these points increase as they get harder. So, Killer, you are not out of it yet. All right. Dizzle, your first question. Jimmy Butler, where'd he go?
He went to the University of Marquette.
Correct.
Marquette? Yeah.
Marquette, correct. Number 2, your 2-point question. Jeff Green, Uncle Jeff, where'd he go?
I'm not certain. My gut is going to say North Carolina.
Incorrect.
I know the old guys. That's Georgetown, baby.
Correct. The 2-point question. Killer is back in the lead, 7-6 over.
I know the old heads.
All right, 3-point question. KCP, aka the Bubble MVP, where'd he go?
Iowa.
Incorrect. Killer, can you steal the 3-point question? 5.
Auburn.
Incorrect. KCP went to Georgia.
I was not going to get that.
All right. As I said, the questions get harder as we go deeper into the contest. Current score, Killer 7, Dizzle 6. Dizzle, are you ready for question number 4?
Let's get it.
All right. The man that absolutely destroyed the Miami Heat in the first quarter with 10 points in the first quarter, all on dunks, by the way, Mr. Aaron Gordon. Where'd he go?
This is bad.
It's easy money.
Is it?
Is it? Because I sure the fuck didn't know.
Duke.
Incorrect. Aaron Gordon. Killer, can you steal for 4 points? Where
I can because my friend messed with a girl that used to date him, and he lives in Phoenix, Arizona. So I'm gonna go with Arizona.
Oh, the 4-point question. Let me do my math real quick. I didn't know it was gonna be math on here. That's 9.
11 to 6.
11 to 6. Oh, you're gonna need this one, sir.
For the tie.
You're gonna need this for the tie. And guess what? I don't have a tiebreaker question, so I have to dig one up as you answer this one. So, for your 5-point question, Bruce Brown, where'd he go?
I'm gonna just say it, man. Nigga went to North Carolina.
Okay, I'm sensing the default to North Carolina a lot on it. Not correct. That is incorrect. Killer, you've already won. But would you like to try to steal to make your lead even grander and larger?
I think I would because I think
4,
he went
3,
to Miami,
2.
the U.
Correct. Killer with a dominating victory.
Yeah, that was bad.
Dominating victory on our newest
That would have
game.
been solid with questions B.
Our newest game to the podcast, Where'd He Go? Be on the lookout for more episodes of Where'd He Go during the football season, especially during the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna be asked for that. I don't know half of these niggas in the league.
I would kill in that game because I'm a huge college
Right.
football fan. All right, man. So keeping everybody up to speed, man. We have our 50 top 50 songs in hip hop history. We got the playlist out right now on Apple. It's up on Spotify as well, right?
Pending.
Okay.
I started from Spotify and then I never finished, but I can finish it.
Yeah, hook that up because some people need that. Some people need that. The Android mob needs that in their life. So
yeah,
we've been working behind the scenes, crunching the numbers and everything like that. So we're gonna stretch this out because we need topics on the podcast. So y'all don't know what songs are officially on the top 50. These songs that are officially on the top 50. These are songs that we all agree on, but y'all don't know that we all agreed on it. So
we don't know either because I haven't even looked. Well, Kev, you haven't shared your 50, and then Killer, I didn't read your handwriting. I didn't even go through it, so I still don't know either.
All righty. Well, I'm gonna kick it off.
I skimmed over Dizzles, and I say we probably got about 20, 25.
Okay, yeah, I didn't have enough time to skim through the entire list because somebody decided to write it in handwriting for some crazy reason. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Our first song that is officially making the top 50 list. You love it. I love it. We all love it. Biggie Juicy is officially a part of the top 50 songs on You Can't Make This Up podcast.
Nice. Killer, you write this down? You got it? Okay.
You gonna write it down or you gonna...
I'll write it out 2023 later.
Factual. Okay. The second song making the top 50. Eric B. and Rakim, Paid in Full, made all of our lists.
Good shit. And this is not in order.
This is no order. Oh God, okay. No order. These just 50 songs.
Somebody was mad at my list because I had Kendrick Lamar all right written down first. They thought I put that number 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're not gonna rank these songs, people. All right, the third song to make it. Very happy this made the list. I was worried for a second because I was looking at somebody's list and I didn't see it. And I was like, you got to fucking be kidding me. But Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares has made the top 50 list of all time. Number 4, we have a Lil Wayne sighting. A Millie has made the top 50 officially.
Had to.
Absolutely.
Much.
But that's our 4th song, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, song number 5, UGK, Outkast. International Players Anthem has officially made the list.
I like it.
Song number 6 officially making the list.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. You was worried you didn't know this was gonna make the list?
I wasn't certain, man.
I was confident. I was confident.
Yeah, that's my shit.
All right. So this is number 7, right? Coming up, right?
Yep.
I mean, if Juicy made it, you know this was making it. Dre, Snoop, nothing but a G thing. It's just certain songs that you kind of knew that was gonna make it. Speaking of songs that we know was gonna make it, we talked about Dre and Snoop. How about another one from Snoop? 10 and 2. A song that I wasn't sure was gonna make the list. Our 9th song, but I'm happy it's on the list because they from my hometown of Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
That is on your list.
Is it?
It is on your list, sir.
Hold on. Let me double check, bro. That is not on my. Oh yeah, it is on my list. It is on my list.
It's on your list, sir.
Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yo, you wanted out of here.
Since I had 51 songs and I had to cut one, so I wasn't certain if that was the one. But we're good. We're good.
And the final song to make the list this week, the first 10 songs, I'm super happy about this one. Wu-Tang. Cash rules everything around me. So letting people behind the scenes of what we did was we took the list of all 99 songs that were on there and we picked our personal 50 songs from that list. So what made it real cool was even if you only picked songs from your list, you only had 33. So you had to pick songs from other people's lists.
Mm-hmm.
So that made it real dope. So you couldn't kind of jerry rig it to only pick your song. So that's the first 10. We'll get the next 10 out next week. So I hope everybody enjoying it. And we want to keep the conversation rolling. I was talking to my homeboys, and I was asking for their advice about a couple songs, and they was like, "No, this got to be on the list. This got to be on the list." So I was like, "This shit is difficult, sir." Yeah. I invite y'all to make your own list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said we missing "Lose Yourself" Eminem. I don't think anybody nominated that one.
I don't think that made the nominations.
No, it didn't. And there was another one. Damn, I can't remember. There was a couple of them that they was grilling me for. I wish I could remember, but I know "Lose Yourself" was the main one they was running me down on.
Yeah, gotta watch yourself out here. Gotta watch yourself in the comments. Before we move on to quick hitters, man, Tupac going to receive his star on the Walk of Fame out there in Hollywood on June 7th. A week before his birthday. So shouts out to Pac.
Is it just are they giving these out a little more frequently than what they used to? Because I don't remember every week. Because didn't Ludacris just get one?
Ludacris got one. Michael B. Jordan got one. But I know like you kind of pay for them. Like you submit your application, like your team, so to speak, submits an application. There's a processing fee. So yes, there is a voting process, but it's kind of like notice like they gave or Ludacris got his when the movie was coming out. So did Michael B. Jordan, kind of like almost like promo and everything like that. So my question about the Tupac star, yes, I believe he should have one, but like who's gonna be there? His mom has passed away already. But it's gonna be his sister.
Whoever making money off of his streams.
So Snoop's gonna be there then.
Maybe so. That's a good question. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. So I'm sure Snoop will be there, but like, I mean, we haven't heard anything from his sister in decades. You know what I'm saying? So actually, I don't know. Weird, but R.I.P. to the late great Pac. Out here still making waves, man. All right, man. Quick hitters. Some sad news to report. DC Young Fly's fiance, girlfriend, Jackie O passed away. What went down?
Yeah, she there was reports of a since deleted Instagram post that she was headed down to Miami to give some womanly bodily
mommy makeover.
There you go, a mommy makeover, and supposedly, rumored that some complications from that and a possible some heart failure or something, but something of that nature is what caused her death. For them to delete the post makes it seem like she was down there for that, but definitely super sad. I know that they had 3 children together.
Mm-hmm.
No,
she was 32, so still super young. Children are super young.
I know Keenan Allen and Odell Beckham both credit her for hooking them up with, like, I think Keenan Allen's now wife was introduced to him by Jackie O. So just definitely sound like she was young in her young 30s, and sound like this is just a super, super sad thing. So definitely for her, the family, the kids, DC, that's going to be a life-changing ordeal.
Absolutely, man. It puts a lot of stuff in perspective, even for myself, just with work and just other stuff going on. If I'm like moody around the house, like that happened this week. I was in a funky mood because of work this week, and I saw that story, and I had to get my shit back in order because, this thing we call life is very precious, and it's too short to be walking around here upset and bringing baggage from work home and everything like that. So I had to check myself for sure.
Yeah, prayers to them, man.
No doubt. Other news going on, man. The Little Mermaid movie came out last week. Anybody seen it? Killer, I know you got the little girls. Did anybody go see it?
Everybody saw it except for me.
What's the reports?
I got good reports. I think overall they liked the movie. Some Mika coming from the OG status of Little Mermaids, some of the subtle changes wasn't too much to where she didn't like it. So I thought the what's her name, Haley, I thought she did really well. Something I'll probably check out when I get a chance to, just with the kids one day, but nothing I rushed to go see. But it sounded like it was decent. It was good.
I want to ask y'all real quick. We don't gotta go deep into it, but are we ever going back to like original movies being the big movies? Because at this point, what we at? Fast and Furious 12, The Little Mermaid, Super Mario, and Spider-Man.
White Man Can't Jump.
White Man Can't Jump. Like these are the biggest. These are the big movies out. All reboots, all remakes, or like some sort of comic book interpretation. Like none of these are, fresh ideas.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that because think how long it takes to make a movie before we even get all that information. And right now there's a writer's strike that's still happening. So with the writer's strike that's still happening, all the fall and next year stuff is on ice that ain't going to be coming out like that. So I think it is going to be a bunch of, stuff that was almost done or stuff that's on the rafters that ain't really, because with them striking like that, I mean, late night Jimmy Fallon's reruns and all that, so that's gonna play a part for sure.
Yeah, like I would even just long for the days of book adaptations. Like Stephen King, he's a big time writer, and they just come out with movies of his work. I would even settle for that. But like my biggest thing is all these reboots and remakes and everything like that. It's just exhausting.
Good Burger 2 coming out. Like
I know you excited.
They 30 years late, man.
I seen the meme. I seen the meme said that nigga was looking like Jada Pinkett and set it off. Like, God damn, man. Ain't nobody safe, dog. Nobody safe. Another thing that I guess I kind of forgot to talk about it in the sports, man. The Bulls privately believe Lonzo Ball will never play again because of the knee injury. Playing in them big ball shoes, big baller brands, BBBs.
Nah, man, that's a sad situation. I don't know what they can't catch a break. LaMelo stay hurt. Lonzo been in and out of injury since coming into the league, and they got all the talent in the world, man.
When the young one coming? Is he already in the?
LaMelo is the young one. You thinking of the middle son, LiAngelo?
Yeah, where he at?
He out here married to one of them basketball wives. Yeah. Knocked her up.
Nah, I think he been in and out of the G League, so I don't know if it's a look for him. But man, That shit sucks because Lonzo was really the engine for the Bulls. Like the Bulls is about to be rebuilding or switching it up, and it's honestly because Lonzo ain't there. You know what I mean? If Lonzo was there, it could be a totally different story.
He put in so much work to change his shot just to make the NBA happy, and that's tough. That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Bad business, man. Well, there it is. Another episode of You Can't Make This Up podcast. Kev Nash.
DJ Killer Kev.
Hey, Dizzle.
Oh, wait. Are we in studio next week?
I'm with it. I think I'm good to go. Let me double check.
Schedule. I work Sunday.
Ooh. I got a DJ, but we can get it in early.
I'll let you know.
Maybe you'll get the baby shower gift before the baby's actually born.
Hey, we in the red zone. I gotta get this bag ready because
how is that going? Everything kosher was good.
Shit, my wife keeps talking about 3 more weeks. She's telling everybody 3 more weeks. She's trying to speak it into existence. We've been going on walks, bruh. The baby's due July 14th, but for a full-term baby is 37 weeks. 37 weeks is in 3 weeks.
Damn.
We've been going on walks every morning.
I mean, y'all keep walking. She coming early. That baby coming early.
She been drinking pineapple juice. I guess that's supposed to soften your cervix or some shit.
Yep.
So
she been get to about 9 to 10 centimeters before they allow her to start pushing. So when you go to and you hear she's at 1 or 2, sit back and relax, brother. It's gonna be a day.
We've been literally. This is the most walks I've ever been on in my life, and we've been at it, but we've been walking miles every day.
That's what's up.
We gonna see. Yeah. Everything good though.
Good to hear. Well, we'll be back next week.
Peace.